Hey everybody, this is the Titanic Gamer Dude here, and welcome. This time I'm going to be doing a Generation 6 Moveset video, and I'm going to be covering Dragalge in this, so let's go over its, typing, stats, and abilities. So first I'll start with its typing. Dragalge's typing is the unique Dragon Poison. That's a pretty potent typing, especially in today's metagame, where there's a lot of fairies running around, and being Dragon is still fairly good. It's just not dumb. So its typing rewards Dragalge with 4 weaknesses, and these 4 weaknesses are Ground, Dragon, Ice, and Psychic. So these are some pretty potent attacking types, but the types you resist would be Grass, which you have a ×4 resist to, Electric, Fire, Water, Bug, Poison, and Fighting. And you're also immune to poison, being a poison type, and you're immune to badly poison too. So Dragalge has 7 resists to work with, and a lot of those are common attacking types. Grass is pretty good, okay, Fire is common, Electric is common, Water is somewhat common, and Fighting is really common. And Dragalge, has the stats to abuse that typing, and its stats would include 65 HP, that's average, 75 attack, which is pretty low by today's standards, but it has adaptability, so that's going to get boosted a lot. It has base 90 defense, that's average, not bad, and base 97 special attack, which it's average, but adaptability, it boosts it to ridiculous levels. 123 base special defense, which is high. That's easily over 260 with 31 IVs and special defense with no EV investment. That's really good. And a measly 44 speed. So obviously Dragalge is slow, but it has the bulk, and with adaptability beefing up those attacking stats, it can definitely dish out punishment hard. And the ability of choice should always be adaptability. And for those who don't know, adaptability boosts the power of your stab moves, and it just doubles it. That's all it does. Instead of it being a ×1.5 or 50% boost, it's a 100% boost, and it doubles all your moves that have the same typing as you. The EVs of choice on this specific set are going to be 188 in the HP. This maxes out bulk, 252 into attack, maxes out attack, and 68 in the special attack. This will just give your Draco Meteor and Focus Blast a slight boost. And the nature we're going to be going with here is Brave, because you don't want to lower your bulk or your special attack. But since it's slow, let's just make it slower already and just boost attack. So the moves you want to run on this set specifically are Outrage. Outrage is like the physical Draco Meteor. It hits hard, it hits 2 to 3 times. And any Pokemon that takes a neutral hit to this thing is going to be taking 40+% damage on average. If they don't have defensive investment, that Pokemon is likely going to die. And then the next move for fairy coverage is Gunk Shot. Gunk Shot is going to destroy most fairies in the game easily. Florges, 1-shot. Azumarill, 1-shot. Togekiss with heavy defense investment, 2 shots. It 2-hit kills fairies with heavy defense investment, and the only fairies that are going to live is Diancie, Carbink, Mawile, and Klefki, because those fairy types have secondary typings that make poison neutral or nullify it completely. Draco Meteor is the 3rd attack on this set because it's just a great move to have, and again, players switch in their special wall expecting that Draco Meteor, hit them with that Gunk Shot, hit their fairies with that Gunk Shot, done, bam. You just revealed that you're mixed, but you got rid of a key type off of the opponent's team. And the next move is going to be Focus Blast, because Focus Blast hits all those pesky steals out of subtyping or secondary typing that makes them neutral to fighting type moves. You can hit these Pokemon effectively, and the Pokemon that it doesn't hit super effectively can have a chance to have their special defense lowered, leaving them vulnerable and weakened. So these 4 moves are really good for just wearing down steel types, wearing down and destroying fairies, and just hitting stuff neutrally for a lot of damage. The moveset role is that of a mixed attacker. It's really good for surprise value, and it's a pretty good fairy lure. Because when players see this thing, they don't want to switch their fairies in because of a poison move. And those poison moves are going to hit for a lot of damage. So the possible items for this moveset include Dragon Fang or Scale. These two items boost the power of Dragon-type moves by 20%. With Adaptability, your Dragon-type attacks are going to do a boatload of damage. Or you can go with Life Orb. You lose 1/8 of your HP every turn, but all of your moves get a 30% base power buff. And this is going to make Dragalge harder to switch into. So the moves of interest include Dragon Pulse, Thundertail, really, Dragon Pulse, Thunderbolt, Thunder, Shadow Ball, Scald, Sludge Bomb, Hydro Pump, and those moves are for special sets. Scald is good for defensive sets too, or it's just great because that 30% chance to burn, you can get a dual status thing going on. Dragon Tail is for defensive sets. If you're gonna invest in this thing's defense or special defense, or make it a mixed wall, because you can. Dragon Tail is for just phasing stuff out. And Haze is interesting for defensive and offensive purposes. Haze just resets all stat modifiers. That includes negative and positive ones. So if you got an opponent that's trying to set up on you, just Haze and done. They can't set up on you now. Hydro Pump is for flat out damage. Acid Armor is for defensive setup sets. This rectifies its average defense. Because if you invest all in special defense and then just put Acid Armor, max HP, it's going to be hard to kill Dragalge. You can just phase everything out and destroy stuff. T-Spikes is for setup. You can just entry hazards. You can get poison on your opponent, your opposing Pokemon that aren't flying or levitators or steel or poison types. Rest is the only reliable recovery Dragalge has, and Sleep Talk can go with it to somewhat abuse that. But again, it's 50-50. Sometimes you get attacked, sometimes you don't. Just go with it. Toxic is great. It just allows you to put a timer on opposing Pokemon that aren't steel types or just poison types. That timer is always good. Venoshock can help you abuse Toxic too, because the base power of Venoshock is 65, but when Toxic is factored in, it doubles. So it becomes 130, and with Adaptability, it's basically a poison-type Draco Meteor. It's really powerful. And, that's it for Dragalge, but let's go over some calcs now. Alright, some calcs. Alright, Draco Fang, Adaptability boosted Draco Meteor with minimal investment versus max HP Mandibuzz, which is 0 special defense. EVs, it's 58 to 68, guaranteed to a KO after leftovers recovery. Max attack Dragalge Gunk Shot versus max defense Clefable, 89% to 105%, 31% chance to just one shot. A max attack Dragalge Gunk Shot versus max HP 0 defense Azumarill, guaranteed one shot. Minimal special attack invested Dragon Fang Adaptability boosted Draco Meteor versus Mixed Wall Paladon, 63 to 74%, guaranteed 2-shot after leftovers recovery. Max attack Dragalge's Outrage versus a max defense Manaphy, 42 to 47% chance to 2-shot after Stealth Rock and leftovers recovery. And a Focus Blast from this specific set versus a max special defense Filter Mega Aggron does 33 to 39%, which is a 3-hit KO. Also, this thing 2-shots Mega Sableye with an Outrage. Even on max defensive sets, it does the same. And that's a very good defensive Pokemon. Mega Sableye is no slouch. This thing also 2-shots max defensive Mega Altaria. You have fully defensive, physically defensive Mega Altaria. It 2-shots that with a Gunk Shot. It's a monster. This thing is best played on bulky offense, stall, or trick room. Because on those teams, make sure you have the proper type synergy, and Dragalge is a monster. But that's it for this set video, guys. If anybody liked this video, comment, like, favorite, subscribe, and I'll see you all later. You all take care now. Peace out.